And you meant that? So Sheila's uninvited from the wedding?
I don't know. I probably said more than I should have, and I should definitely run that stuff past you first.
No, I totally get it, but I can't believe she hasn't backed down yet.
Well, what can I say? When it comes to Gran, she's a champion of holding grudges. I just got to drop some stuff off at the nursery. Do you guys want to meet up in a couple of hours for some drinks with Naomi?
Yeah, well, we did bail on lunch before the celebratory drink stage, so we should make up for it.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, just not at the waterhole. I think a bit of space between me and Gran at the moment probably isn't a bad thing.
I'm just glad we've got back control of our wedding plans.
Really? So you didn't want to see what sort of dress Sheila would pick for you?
Hey, Gran?
Nice to see all of you young people enjoying yourselves. Obviously had a good day. Don't mind me. Just here to get the milk. We ran out.
See? She wasn't that bad. At least she's smiling.
Are you kidding? When Gran plasters on a smile like that, that's when you know you're really in trouble.
You've been spending some time with Sonia at the nursery.
Yeah, it just happened by accident, I guess. It was nice. You know, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
Well, it's good progress. It's better than being cooped up inside all day. Are you making an effort to make sure you eat properly? What about alcohol? Sometimes when you're feeling a bit low, there's a temptation to use it as a crutch. I would strongly advise you against falling into that trap.
I'm fine.
I also think we should schedule time for a proper meeting, just so we can get a handle on where you're really at.
Why do I get the feeling that we're having this proper meeting right now?
Because as a professional, I would never turn my back on you. I can keep dropping by here informally, but it'd be better if it comes from you. So if you find that things are too much, please reach out to me.
You gotta stop worrying so much, Carl.
Soda and lime ×2. Knock yourselves out.
Are you all right?
Kyle has banned me from the wedding because apparently I am treating Naomi unfairly.
I'm guessing they don't know what she's done.
Well, I wasn't going to blab about your business to everybody.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, Sheila.
Yeah, it really is, but, you know, we are working things out, so please, don't try to protect us, especially if it's making you out to be the bad guy.
It's easier this way.
Oh, we have to go. I'll see you later.
Right, love you.
Love you, bye. Bye, Susan.
Oh. What's so thrilling?
I just want to finish this. Hang on.
Book of Secrets. Susan Kennedy, are you reading smut?
Excuse me, erotic literature. My sister emailed it to me. This won a prize online. I'm just interested in an academic sense as to why erotica is suddenly so big in the zeitgeist.
You can paint this up however you want, but this is smut. Oh, my lord.
Now, go ahead, I've finished.
This is obscene.
Keep going, it gets better. You might need some extra ice in your drink.
Ooh.
Wait. I'll be quick. It's about your mum. What has she said? Well, she hasn't said anything. That's a problem. She's refusing to tell anyone why she's upset at you, and now everyone thinks she's being unreasonable.
Well, if that's the way she wants to play it, there's nothing I can do.
Well, Kyle's banned her from the wedding, so you have to do something.
It's not like I don't want to fix our
Well,
relationship.
then you need to get it all out in the open. Otherwise, your whole family won't be talking, and it'll all be your fault.
Well, has to be said, I'll never look at an egg beater the same again.
Gives a whole new meaning to sunny side up, doesn't it?
Hey, what about this lake in the Rotunda?
Yeah, the picnic. I think I should take Carl on a few picnics like that.
No! Oh, yuck!
Oh,
no, I was
stop.
speaking geographically. Please. No, doesn't it sound like Erinsborough?
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. You're right. This sounds exactly like our lake. So you reckon this writer, this E.M. Williams, might be from around here?
Well, I'm not saying it's the only lake with a rotunda in the world, but certainly a coincidence.
Are you two going to order some more drinks, or are you just sitting here taking up space?
Well, no, we were just comparing notes on a story that we've just read, and we're trying to work out whether the writer might be from around here. Have you got time to have a look?
You think the bar runs itself, do you? Well, what kind of story is this?
It's a really good one.
Maybe we should email it around to a few people, see if anybody else can pick up some clues.
Yeah, sure. Why not? At the very least, it makes for good reading. Hey, Sheila.
No, Naomi won't mind if we start without her.
Here she is. Pull up a pew. We have opened up the good stuff.
Get that into you. Something happened?
Yes. Something happened a while ago, and I think I need to tell you guys about it. I know you've been trying to figure out why Mum's mad at me. The truth is she's been keeping quiet about something to protect me, but also out of respect for Toadie and Sonia.
What have they got to do with this?
I kissed Toadie.
Go on, as if. Why would you do that?
Do you have feelings for him?
Nothing else happened, and Toadie didn't do anything wrong. But neither did Mum,
Sheila knew about this.
basically.
So I stood there and yelled at her for how she was treating you, and she was just doing the right thing?
Well, I didn't ask you to do that.
You didn't stop me either.
Just let me explain.
Yeah, okay, explain.
Okay. I thought I was in love. It made me do crazy things. Oh, come on, you can't say you've never made a mistake. I'm not the only person in the world who's ever made a bad decision.
You lied to us. You knew we were backing you against Gran, and you made us believe that you were totally innocent.
I didn't want to. I just felt like I'd been backed into a corner. I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, look. Hey, it's not a big deal. It's not the first time it's
I'm
happened.
so sorry, Sonia.
Hey, look, don't worry about it.
But look at them, they're ruined.
Oh, no, look, they can just be replanned. Really, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Look, just relax, all right? Come help me with this stuff. Yeah?
So much makes sense now. Naomi used to come around all the time to see Toadie, and she hasn't been back around since Sonia got back from the retreat.
And you were saying the whole vibe's been off between them. Now we know why.
Oh, I wonder if she's okay. She's pretty upset.
Yeah, well, she probably feels stupid now that everything's out in the open.
Yeah, I reckon. You came down pretty hard on her.
Do you blame me?
No, she deserved to hear everything that you had to say.
Then why are you suddenly feeling sorry for her?
Look, at least she owned up to what she did.
Not right away.
It just reminds me a bit of the situation with Kate.
Oh, that was different.
No, look, I am not trying to rehash everything that happened, nor am I trying to excuse Naomi. All I'm saying is that sometimes good people make mistakes.
Yeah, and sometimes those mistakes are too hard to come back from.
Which I think is my point. So I spent such a long period of time not being able to forgive you or forgive Kate. And if I was able to have my time again, like if I'd learned anything from that, it's that nobody is perfect and life is way too short to hold a grudge.
Hey, I just had a phone call from Georgia.
Yeah?
Naomi has come clean about what happened to Chris and Kyle too. Has Georgia already told you?
No. But I had a word to Naomi. I couldn't let Sheila take all the blame.
You are amazing, you know that?
Hey, Sonia. All right, I repotted all those little plants. What do you want me to do now?
Look, I could actually probably handle it all if you want to call it a day or...
Look, I know I mucked up with a hose before, but it won't happen again, I
no,
promise.
I didn't mean that. Oh, look, why don't you just neaten up that potting mix over there for me?
Leave it with me.
Okay. It's like looking after Nell. You have to watch him the whole time.
Still, I don't know if it's just a matter of throwing grunt work his way. Can't be such a bad thing.
Yeah, I know, but that's part of what we have to change. I can't keep taking in every broken bird.
Look, I know this is Paul, but if you can help.
Yeah, okay. I suppose I can find something else for him to do. As long as it's nothing involving a hose.
Hang on. She hired a fake stalker.
Yeah, that's what Toadie said.
I can't get my head around this. She was so awesome to me, and it turns out she's this whole other person.
I understand why you're upset. That's why I've decided to let it all out. No more secrets.
What's this?
That is a list of the top 10 worst things I've ever done. And it is as bad as it sounds. Lying, cheating, scheming, you name it, I've done it. The thing is, I've never felt as welcome as I do since I moved here. And I've never had friends like you guys before. So, read my list. See me for who I am. And if you still don't want to be my friend, then so be it, I will understand. But maybe, since I'm being honest, you might decide to give me another chance.
Are Naomi's past mistakes really any of our business?
She's the one who gave us the list.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to write down the top worst things I've ever done.
You haven't read it.
Okay, you guys can do what you want, but I say if you want to be friends with someone, then you just be friends with them. So I'm willing to give you another chance.
I don't know if I can just let you off the hook for what you did to Toadie and Sonia. You know, all the way the Gran got treated in all this. But it's not like I've never made mistakes. We all have. And I'd be a hypocrite if I wasn't willing to give you another chance.
God, you don't know how much that means to me.
Well, I guess we're back to being mates, eh? Auntie Gnomes.
Crystals.
Can't say I'm perfect either. But I can't do the whole kiss and make up thing yet. I had this vision of you and that's changed. And I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Okay, I think that you should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hey, I came to say that the truth is out. I've told Kyle, Georgia, and Chris about what happened with Toadie. And I wanted to say thank you.
Well, you're still my daughter, and I just didn't want the whole world to hate you.
Thankfully, my friends have decided to give me another chance. I was hoping you would too.
I'm still trying to understand why you did it.
I fell in love. Toadie was there for me. He cares about me in a way nobody had for a long time.
Nobody else since Charles, the other unavailable man you worked for.
Mum, do you want me to open up to you or not?
Go on.
Toadie and I, we had this thing. He gets me. For all my faults, for all the things that came up about my past, he was never judgmental.
He's a good man.
And I deserve a good man, don't I? I'm smart. I'm attractive. I know I can be strong-willed and some men struggle with that.
There's nothing wrong with a woman knowing her own mind.
Toadie said that any man would be lucky to have me.
And you wanted it to be him.
I've just been waiting for so long. I just wanted it to be my turn.
Yes, but that doesn't make what you did right.
I know. Thank you for listening. Does this mean that we're not fighting anymore?
I'm not ready to forgive and forget just yet. But you are still my daughter. And I love you no matter what.
Thank you.
There we go. What else do you need me to do?
I've been thinking that look, I'm not really sure if I'm the right person to be helping you.
No, Sonia, you don't have to do anything. I mean, just allowing me to be here is really kind of you. Kind of like it here, actually.
Yeah, look, I guess I'm worried that this is just a band-aid for something that requires way more expertise than I have to offer. Look, it's like if you broke your arm, I mean, go to a doctor, yeah? And there's absolutely no shame in that. And when you're struggling through a difficult time in your life, it's really no different.
Yeah, I understand that.
I want you to know I'm not trying to get rid of you. I'm really trying to do the right thing by you.
I can see that. You know, you are probably right. It is time to move on. Thanks.
Great. I owe you a massive apology.
Naomi's already been here and she told me what happened.
We feel really terrible about blaming you.
I'm so sorry. I should have known there was more going on with Naomi. And the part I hate most is that I said you weren't welcome at our wedding. Of course I want you to be there.
Well, I've had a good think about things and I fully expect Naomi to be at the wedding too. She's family and that's what matters.
Well, okay.
And you don't have to worry about me sticking my nose in again. It's your day and you should be making the decisions. Oh, you don't have to look at each other like that. It's not the first time, for heaven's sakes, that you've heard me make an apology.
No, it isn't. But I hope I didn't make you feel as though your advice isn't welcome, because it is.
Yeah, just as long as you don't go nuts or anything.
So, let's all plan it together. The way we should have done all along.
Happy cannings. I don't suppose I need to guess what you're reading.
Oh, yeah, Book of Secrets. You seen it?
Had a quick look during my break.
Hey, how's that scene with the rocking chair? Susan emailed it to me.
You know, I thought that whole rocking chair scene could have been so passé, except for the way it was written. It was erotic, but it also contained some very refined humour.
Susan is only reading it for educational purposes, of course.
Well, there's a lot in there that's instructional, that's for sure.
Right, I might get us some drinks.
You thought the story was naff, didn't you?
Oh, it's just totally unrealistic.
How so?
Well, where do I start? Well, how about the way the egg whisk dude talks to Arabella while they're in the middle of it all?
That was hot.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, you're telling me that's really how women want to be talked to?
Not all the time, but every now and then to spice things up. Only if the guy's into it, though.
So, you would be?
Sometimes. Where are we going?
Wow. Suppose that was pretty racy.
When you were reading it, did it remind you of Erinsborough?
That's not just Erinsborough. That's Ramsay Street.
Do you really think so?
Oh, you guys are paying too much attention to the naughty bits. It's obvious. The clandestine meetings at the cul-de-sac, the hotel car park scene.
Yes, the late night swim in the neighbour's pool. Yeah, the purple wall in number 24.
What?
Well, after the whole deal with the rocking chair, right, they describe the feature wall. Toadie's right. That is Brennan's place for sure.
Well, that means if the author could describe the setting in that much detail, they have to have been there.
Or live there.
Let's face it, the writer could be any one of us.
Carl. Listen, I've been thinking about what you said. Look, I can deny things all I want, but that's not going to change the fact. I'm not right. Look, I'm not supposed to be like this, but I don't know how to get better. I need help, Carl.